Welcome to Casual Compliance, a show about the culture and philosophy of Commander through the lens of the Commander ban list. My name's Gramps.
My name's Chili Bean. Welcome to 2026.
Oh yeah, the first episode of 2026. Welcome to season...
First episode that we're recording.
Yeah, first episode we're recording in 2026. Welcome to season 15 of Casual Compliance.
What? We never did seasons. What are you talking about?
Where we pick a card for you from the Commander ban list. We are running out of cards on the Commander ban list. And we will talk about it and talk about why it might be able to be unbanned. And then Chili Bin will refute me with actual hard facts of why it shouldn't be, even though I've been right 5 times. And then, yeah, we'll be reflective on what the Commander experience is meant to be like as per the Commander format panel before it was ruined by Jeweled Lotus.
We can't. Okay, one thing for 2026, here's a New Year's resolution.
Yep.
We're leaving Jeweled Lotus in the past.
Thank God.
Let's move on collectively.
Bin. Instead, what we're going to talk about today is... Have we done Yawgmoth's Bargain?
No.
We haven't?
No.
Fuck yeah.
We haven't done Yawgmoth's anything.
That's fucking rad. Yawgmoth's Bargain. Okay, let's go from this. I've already done the thing where I touched the thing. Fucking... Okay.
Done the thing where I touched the thing.
Yawgmoth's Bargain is the last card on the ban list, and I should know that. It starts with a Y.
Yep. Zuran Orb next.
No.
They would never. They would never.
No.
My beloved.
Okay, so Yawgmoth's Bargain is a 6-cost enchantment, so it's not that good.
All right.
Enchantments shouldn't be that expensive. It's I don't even know what set that is. It's an Urza set 'cause it's got the fucking the beaker. It's a rare.
Oh yeah.
It says skip your draw step, pay 1 life, draw a card. Pay 1 life, draw a card.
Oh yeah.
The colon is very important.
Yeah.
Get your
you said it's
screening if you're over 45.
You said it's 6 cost?
Yep.
How does that cost
4
break down?
black.
Okay, sure.
For Yawgmoth's Bargain, skip your draw step, pay 1 life, draw a card.
Yep.
He craves only 1 commodity.
Cards.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Doesn't do a lot. Skip your draw step is interesting because there are a lot of...
It's giving Necropotence.
It's giving Necropotence.
Yep.
It's giving Get Around Nekuzar.
What's the other one? Necrodominance?
Yeah, yep.
That was a Modern Horizons 3,
Yes,
right?
it was.
Also, you're still drawing, so it
You have the
wouldn't
ability to draw.
it wouldn't get around Nekuzar. It would stop you from drawing if you wanted.
Well, yeah. Nekuzar as a commander, you're
forcing people to draw.
forcing people
But
to
you're
draw.
skipping your draw.
You're skipping your
and
draw
that's
step,
when
yeah?
Nekuzar makes you draw.
I believe so.
Yeah, and things like Howling Mine
Yeah.
are beginning a draw step.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're skipping your draw step entirely. So any effects in that step don't happen. So it's just you're going to untap, upkeep, first
Main phase. Yeah.
There's because don't forget there's a card that is skip your discard phase.
Yes.
Because I have that in Nekuzar.
Yes.
Which is basically an easy way of saying you have unlimited hand size.
Yeah.
You don't, but like you do. Why is this banned for skipping a draw step and then paying 1 life to draw a card, which is on a lot of cards, mind you?
Is it?
Like there's a...
Is it though?
Well, it's not in Is It? It's in black.
Yeah. Go on.
I'm very funny.
If you had to guess right now, how many cards is that effect on?
Well, the thing is, the effect as it is currently is not. There's not a lot of cards that just pay a life, draw a card.
Yeah.
But there are conditional pay life, draw a cards like Yawgmoth himself, which is deal 1 damage. No, that's Gix's. That's Gix.
Yeah.
Gix's pay a life, draw a card if you deal combat damage.
If you had damage dealt to you,
Sorry,
right?
yes. If you had,
like if I hit you with my Gix, you can choose to pay life to draw a card.
Yes.
Something like that.
Then
we'd have to look it up. I don't remember.
There's 1 black, pay 1 life, draw a card is a lot more common. And on a lot cheaper cards, mind you. So being at a 6 cost.
And how many of those do you think also include the tap symbol?
Most of them don't, and I know that because I played against a few of them. We played against a few of them most recently for Alex's birthday. Yeah,
well, I'm thinking too about is it Black Market Connections where it's pay 1, 2, or 3 life, choose any number of them.
Yes,
but that's a once a turn trigger.
Once per turn trigger, and this is unlimited.
Yeah,
and that's where the full colon kind of comes in.
Yeah, why this is banned? I think it's because the same reason Griselbrand is banned. You start with 40 life, and you can turn that life directly into cards.
Yes.
At so little effort. Sure, this costs 6. the fact that you're skipping your draw step could take it or leave it.
Yeah, it's not really as much of a downside these days, is it, to skip your draw step? Because there's so many ways to draw
All
cards.
you need is a little bit of lifelink or something, and
a thought cast with some affinity.
Yeah, and you've got your entire deck in your hand.
Yeah, kind of, right? Yes. Imagine I have a card that has Eminence on it.
Yeah.
Because I'm sick of saying Allura.
Yeah.
Imagine I have a card with Eminence on it, and even though Allura was never printed with Eminence, and it says, even if this is in your command zone, in your upkeep, you gain 2 life. I get to draw 2 cards.
Yeah. You would put this in Allura straight away.
The Allura I bought, because I bought a pre-made deck, had a Yawgmoth's bargain in it.
Yeah, as it should.
And I had to take it out.
Yeah.
Because Moxfield wouldn't let me.
You just find the right people, they'll let you play it, but I wouldn't.
I thought you were about to say, well, you can find the right people and let them put it in Moxfield. I'm like, I'm pretty sure we could just DM them. They won't do it for us, but we could ask.
Yeah.
Okay, so card availability.
Yeah, I think like...
And the 6 cost isn't a big barrier to entry.
Well, think about it this way, right? For generic, you can get some cost reduction. You could probably play this turn 3, turn 4 pretty easily in the right deck.
I can see this in turn 2.
Sure. And then you can... assuming no one's life total has changed, put roughly a third of your entire deck into your hand straight away.
Yes. Because like turn 1 would be like the Swamp, Soul Ring, Arcane Signet bullshit that everyone does.
4
Congratulations,
mana.
you have 4 mana on the field.
Yeah. Dark Rit, second turn,
done. You've got Yawgmoth's bargain down, and you're having fun playing Magic.
Yeah, and so then you would go to your third turn, put the top third of your library into your hand, and then just probably win the game. Right?
Done.
Yeah.
Thank God Commander is a one-player game with no one else there with you.
Yeah, sure. We can't rely on everybody else having an answer.
No.
This card sucks.
This card, yeah. Okay. I accept. I'm going to struggle with this one. So I think what we can do now, we can go to our research phase. We can see the main issue on this card, which is clearly skipping your draw step.
Yeah.
And
yeah, because what this card needs is more card draw.
How do we fix this card? Get rid of where it skips your draw step. I'm going to self-mill.
No.
If you pay what you try to trick your opponent into saying too much life. It's like they've got 29 life. Like, I'm going to pay 30 to life to draw 30 cards. Like, in the last one.
Yeah.
You draw that. Oh, no, I want to take it back. No takesy backsies, bitch.
I've just had a real... No, we'll save this for later. I've had a real dumb idea for how you might change this card to make it more palatable.
Oh, okay. I'm excited for that.
That's for later.
You got to watch till the end to see that shit. Here's a teaser.
Yeah.
Research.
If you want not Yawgmoth's bargain, but Casual Compliance's bargain, you can head to casualcompliance.fun. You can sign up to give us just a little bit of money a month, show your support for the show. It allows us to do more things, bigger things, better things.
Help us pay for the studio.
That's it. There are a range of tiers, all of which will get you access to our Discord, where you will find a daily reminder of how long it's been since a new battle was printed. It's nearly 1,000 days. Anyway, higher tiers will get you bonus content, some other bits and pieces, store discounts. Check it out. Casualcompliance.fun. It's a website.
Welcome back to Casual Compliance. Today we're talking about Yawgmoth's bargain. Yawgmoth's bargain.
Yawgmoth's bargain.
Yawgmoth has a bargain for everyone, and it's 4 and a black, so 6 cost. It's an enchantment, and on it says skip your draw step, pay 1 life, draw a card.
Yep.
Simple as that.
Pretty straightforward.
Very simple, very normal mechanic. Let's see why
Debatable.
It's banned. I
Normal.
We'll get there. We'll get there. We're going to talk about why it's banned first. This was printed in 1999. It was banned in 2006. Yawgmoth's bargain abuses Commander's high life totals, like you said, making the life payment essentially trivial. It too easily allows for access to a large portion of one's deck without having to guess how far you need to go, and leaves the mana up for casting the cards drawn right away.
Hell yeah.
The criticism, and we'll go to Gavin Verhey's, hey, here's why we haven't unbanned it yet discussion, because there is one for it, which means it's not totally off the table.
Okay, let's hear what Gavin has to say.
But my criticism of this is that the leaving the mana up. I'm not going to be the play more targeted removal guy. The Habbo Hotel one was the episode that just came out. Go to watch Caracas to talk about
The one before the one.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But this is not like, yes, it can get out on turn 2 at higher level play.
Sure.
Where you're playing a lot of game changers, or at least some game
Sure.
changers. In a 2 to 3 economy, that this will not get out early enough where you have enough mana to pay 30 life to draw 30 cards and then be able to play the cards you need straight away. Like a late game, this could be a game ender for sure.
Yeah, I don't think it's about like being able to play a lot of them. It's because you can do it one card at a time. It's kind of like a free shooter.
It's definitely digging.
You keep going until you find the one you want to cast right now.
Yes. And I don't
and you've got like a backstop of like, I can't go below this life total.
And I don't disagree with that. But what I disagree with the way it's worded here, which is it leaves the mana up for casting the cards drawn right away. I think that is.
I think that you're arguing semantics.
Reductive.
It's like you're arguing like nuances of language. It's like it leaves the mana up to cast something from what you've drawn.
Yeah.
It's not saying you're trying to cast everything.
Yes, but like if you've played it for 6 cost and you're playing it on curve, let's say, it's going to have to survive a round.
Yeah.
And it's going to be very clearly a signal of this is going to do a lot. So if there is that targeted removal, it's there. Not everyone's playing targeted removal anymore.
And enchantment removal is a lower proportion of the available suite.
I mean, creature removal is the highest proportion, definitely for sure.
Yeah.
Because the game is built around creatures.
Enchantment removal is not prevalent in every color.
Definitely not.
You'd be looking to like permanent removal, which is again a lower proportion of the
permanent
available
removal
tools.
is more like Orzhov kind of based stuff like that. Enchantment removal is very prevalent in green. Artifact removal is very prevalent in red. So like, yeah, there are colors that are specifically around that. But I don't think this turns on straight away in a lower power game. And I think if it were to go to the game changer list, it might survive. But it wasn't put on the game changer list the last round. And that's because it's very strong. What? Oh, sorry. Necropotence is very strong and is now a game changer.
Yeah.
Bargain, while more expensive, gives you the cards immediately and lets you combo off. It's possible that this could become a game changer since Necropotence is similar, but I would not plan on this returning.
Yeah. So it's saying that this is similar to Necropotence and what it lets you do, but it is a step above it.
And, which is interesting because like I've got several cards open here, and Necropotence is one of them.
Yeah.
Because looking at Yorg's bargain, 6 cost, you have to lose a life to draw a card, and you skip your draw step.
Yeah.
There are, Necropotence does that. Necrodominance does that. I think that's, and then that's it. Those are the only 2 that were like more importantly that do that. So talking to them and reading at Necropotence for everyone, it's just 3 black, so half the price of Yorg's, but it's all black pips. So
sure.
There is a knob there in which 3 black, they put 3 black pips or 3 of the same colored pips on something to make it harder to cast outside of monocolor. Like that is a tool that is a tool they use in design where they're like, this needs to be difficult.
Yeah.
Or
but again, talking to like those common play patterns, like a single dark ritual will get you a Necropotence.
Necropotence turn 1 is not hard. Yeah. Necropotence is also an enchantment. It says skip your draw step. Whenever you discard a card, exile that card from your graveyard. Pay 1 life. Exile the top card of your library face down. Put that card into your hand at the beginning of your next end step.
Yeah.
So this does 2 things. One is when you're discarding, like from anywhere, even if someone else makes you discard, you're exiling it.
Yeah.
And then the second one is you're paying life to exile a card, and then at the beginning of your next end step, so like I could do it on your turn, and then those cards are off the top of my library.
Yeah.
If anything else makes me draw, I don't have access to them.
Yep.
And then they go to my hand after my turn. Although most of the time Necropotence is used end step.
And to set up a win.
Set up a win, or
and then it puts the game on a very short clock of like who can deal with that player.
Exactly. Or if you have your ley line, it just is the win.
Sure.
Like you find Necropotence in a lot of like Esper, like stacks kind of stuff, and a lot of mono black decks
Sure.
as well. I think, and then going to Necro Dominance, because talking about these cards together is important. So Necropotence is an old Ice Age card. I have the Ice Age printing of it. It's fucking gorgeous.
Yeah.
The Necro Dominance was printed in Modern Horizons 3. Super cool. Legendary enchantment. So guess what? You can only have one.
Yeah, sure. Okay. I don't see how having 2 Necropotence helps.
You're not wrong. Whenever you discard a card, you have to exile it twice.
Yeah.
Necro Dominance, again, 3 black pips. Skip your draw step again. At the beginning of your end step, you may pay any amount of life if you do draw that many cards. So you're drawing them. They're not going to exile and going to hands. It specifically says draw.
Yeah.
Your maximum hand size is 5.
Okay.
And the way those effects go, if I have a Reliquary Tower down that says I have no maximum hand size, but then the Necro Dominance comes out after, that overwrites the Reliquary Tower, does it not?
I don't think so.
Okay. So I would still have unlimited hand size?
I would have to check.
Yeah. If a card or token would be put into your graveyard from anywhere, exiled instead.
Yeah.
So that's the same, the discard kind of thing. But like, and I think it's nice that it says token on it because it's got that little bit of weird state-based stuff where tokens technically go to the graveyard.
They do.
For like an instant of a second before they fizzle.
Well, yeah. Also, if like you've got stuff that triggers on creatures dying, that would trigger on creature tokens dying because they hit the graveyard and then cease to exist.
Yes. Whereas if they just go to exile.
If they go from directly from the battlefield to exile instead, you will not get those triggers.
Yeah. So, which is really important. Both of these cards skip the draw step like Yawgmoths. Both of these cards pay life for card availability. Necro Dominance says specifically draw on it, whereas Necropotent says exile and then put in your hand.
Get them later. Yeah.
Which
slightly later.
But this is in your end step as well for Necro Dominance.
But you're activating the ability earlier than when you get the cards.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where Necropotence you activate it, then you get them later.
Yeah.
It's the thing. Now both of these can be defined as burst draw. Burst-draw.
Impulse draw, I think that's sometimes referred to as, right?
Yeah, so on Tagger, it's Impulse draw and burst draw.
Yeah.
Now, the thing is, and the reason why I think Necropotence is better, is if I have a Necropotence in my deck and you have a Sheoldred down on the battlefield, I'm protected from that because I'm exiled.
You're not drawing them.
I'm not drawing them. So there's a lot of things that if your opponent draws a card, they don't.
Yep.
Kind of thing. So that's very helpful to have.
Yeah.
And whereas having the draw can be a negative.
Yeah, I think too that the difference with Necro Dominance is it's X. So yeah, sure, even if your hand size is reduced to 5, like you can choose how much you want to push that for what you're trying to go for at the time. It's like you might just want 2 more cards to get you up to 5.
Yes. So you can fill up.
Yeah, it's like you might as well just always have a full grip.
Yeah.
It's just that your hand size is adjusted.
Yeah. And I think...
And also it means too, if someone does have something like a Sheoldred down that is hurting you every time you draw, you can just choose not to.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, you can choose not to.
Yeah.
You lose it switches the card off. Whereas like with Necropotence, you can just still do it.
Yeah.
And so that I think where Yawgmoth's fails compared to these cards is that it's not tied to a certain time. It's the moment it's down, you can just do it.
You just immediately do it, yeah.
Which is why I definitely agree the timing is wrong, but I think the extra 3 mana, even though it can be trivial, I think the extra 3 mana in a design world might be an attempt to balance that. Even like because Yawgmoths came out after Necropotence,
but still quite a while ago.
Yeah. So it's when they're dialing their knobs for the power level that was there now.
Yeah, I think you would just not see a card like Yawgmoth's Bargain printed today.
Well, and then I get into these are on enchantments.
Yeah,
but there are instant effects, instant and sorcery effects, so non-permanent ways to do this in the true burst draw, which is Ad Nauseam, Necrologia, and Peer into the Abyss.
Right.
So Ad Nauseam is 3 black. It's an instant that says reveal the top card of your library and put that card into your hand. So you show it to everyone and you put it in. You lose life equal to its converted mana cost. You may repeat this process any number of times.
Yeah.
A search I did was just to try and see if I could find any other cards that also say you may repeat this process any number of times. It's only on one other black card that I could see, but to be fair, I'm not the best Scryfall searcher. Which is Forbidden Ritual, which is 2 black and says sacrifice a card in play. Target opponent loses 2 life unless he or she also sacrifices a permanent or chooses and discards a card. You may repeat this process many times as you choose.
Okay.
So it exists. It basically explains what the full colon does. Because the full colon basically says you can do this as many times as you want.
Yeah, but
as long as you have the resource.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that differs in how it operates on the stack. Because I guess you would be putting another copy of that ability on the stack, right? Whereas
I guess.
when you're doing it with things like Yawgmoth Bargain, you're repeatedly putting the same activated ability onto the stack.
Oh, you're not. So you are. If you choose to repeat the process, you repeat the effect, but do not get to pick a different target opponent.
Right.
Which is important.
Okay. So that feels to me like it might not be another point where someone could interact with it. You're just doing it as long as you like, but it's the same single activation.
It is.
Whereas Yawgmoths and things like it, you're repeatedly activating a single ability.
I lose a life. You can't say I'm going to lose 50 life and you draw 50
cards.
Yeah,
you're going to do the same one 50 times.
So like, okay, well, on the 30th time, I'm going to do this thing.
Yeah.
And so Yawgmoth is interactable.
There's a world where someone uses a Yawgmoth Bargain to win with Triska Decaphile.
Yes, exactly.
Right?
And
because
you need to be able to interact with
immediately. You could do it on upkeep.
Yeah.
Well, no, not upkeep, but like on the previous player's end step, get to exactly 13 cards in hand, hit the upkeep and win the game.
Yes, exactly.
Right?
So like, it needs to be interactable, and Yawgmoth is interactable in that way.
It is.
Whereas like, so ad nauseum.
But it's an instant.
Ad nauseum, exactly. You would need a counterspell, which definitely isn't in every color.
No.
So, every color has a counterspell.
Has something.
Even green has
something close to it. Yeah.
Necrologia, though, which is a very interesting card. It's 3 black, and it says on it in its first line, cast Necrologia only during your end step.
Interesting. Okay.
So it has to be an instant, otherwise you can't.
Yeah.
As an additional cost to casting it, pay X life.
Okay.
Draw X cards. So this is another one of those burst draw things.
Right, but it's just a one-off.
It's a one-off.
What's the cost on it?
It's 5.
Okay.
But so you're doing this in your end step. You're getting it all at once, and it's not as interactable as Necropotence, Necrodominance, and
not as interactable in what sense?
It's a lot easier to remove a permanent than it is to counter a spell.
Yeah, I would say there's probably more options. Yeah.
Yeah, and so in that way, having the burst card draw and the impulse draw on the battlefield is arguably better for the table than having it on an instant.
I guess.
I think.
I don't think that leads you towards unbanning Yawgmoth's Bargain.
Well,
and I'll go into why I think that's
I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah.
I just did a symbol that no one saw, so it's fine.
Yeah.
The final one I have is Peer into the Abyss. Mainly, I just want everyone to look at this fucking card.
Look upon it. Peer
into the Abyss. 4 black. So it has
high cost.
It's very expensive. Target player draws cards equal to half the number of cards in their library and loses half their life.
Yep.
Round up each time. I love this card.
I love
this card.
Yeah.
How many cards have you had in your hand at once? I'm pretty sure I think you had like 45.
Yeah, I think the highest is like in the 30s or 40s because of like I was digging for an answer. I was playing like Simic or something. I was just like, I am just going to pop some effect, get a bunch of cards, and I've got like, no, I didn't get the answer I was looking for.
I peered because I run a stupid Nekuzar deck. I've peered into the Abyss so many times.
Yeah.
It's just, hey, you lose now.
Yeah.
Don't worry about losing half your life.
Yeah.
Because you're drawing and you're losing 9 life per draw.
Off the card draw, yeah. Yeah.
This is how I've done a poison counter win, though, because I put Tainted Strike on the Nekuzar, and every ping Nekuzar did put a poison counter.
That's great.
Yeah, it was so good. But Peer into the Abyss, target player draws cards equal to half the number of cards in their library, which means they have to count how many cards are in the library.
Yep.
And loses half their life round up each time. I think this is one of the most bannable cards in Commander for multiple reasons. One, it's such a heavy cognitive load that you have to count how many cards are in your library. And
It's really not that bad.
And then halve it, and then half your life, and then have all of that in your hand. I think that it doesn't seem that bad, but like
here's the thing: it costs 7.
Yeah.
And it's so interesting because it says target player.
Yeah.
You can use it to either win yourself or make someone lose, depending on the deck.
It's a very interesting card.
Yeah.
I just think it adds so much extra time
It's
to
not,
the game.
I think, again, we're going to go back to like the coalition victory argument. By the time you're spending 7 or 8 mana on a card, you should be expecting big effects. And there's not many cards like this.
No. Well,
but if you had, is it Hidetsugu's second right? It's like you tap it, target player loses half their life, something like that. Like you get this and that, and you probably just cause someone to lose the game immediately.
And then I saw a few cards like because I mentioned before.
So, you want I was thinking something else. Never mind.
Yeah, well, I saw a few cards and I didn't want to look at all of them because that would have taken forever. And I, for the first time ever, have gone the longest in research time. But like Arguel's Bloodfast, Erebos, I think it's Blackhearted.
Yeah.
Greed is the big one where it's now a lot of the time it's either pay 1 and a black and pay 2 life to draw a card, but it's do it as long as you can and have the resource to do so. Greed is just 1 black, pay 2 life, draw a card and it's all on permanence. A lot of the times on creatures, it is sometimes on enchantments, but it is an effect that is around. They've just changed the dial on how much it should cost on a card. Now, to be fair, the cards that it's on, this effect is on, are not that expensive.
Nope.
So, yeah, I convinced myself of like, this could be a game changer. I think this could be a game changer. And it seems like the people are semi on the fence of it. Now let's have the most reasonable person on the planet actually tell me why it shouldn't be a game changer.
So we're just going to call this episode a wrap because you just did my argument.
What do you mean?
Things like Greed, things like Erebos, God of the Dead, those are how you make this type of effect legal.
Yep.
It is similar where you're turning life into cards, but the costs are higher.
Yeah, okay.
Across the board.
Yeah.
So shout out to Scott No Mana from the last episode for giving me the inspiration here. I used the Notes app because I needed to track some stats across some cards.
Oh, fuck. Oh, no.
So I went looking for...
We're gonna stop having guests on this show.
No, this is
keep
great.
Getting dunked
This
on.
is real good. So what I went looking for is in the Oracle text, life : space draw.
Yep.
So that will catch things like pay X life, pay 2 life, draw whatever the number of cards is, right? When I looked at all Magic cards, not just ones that are legal in Commander, I found 14.
Sick.
The ones that are legal in Commander is 12.
2 of them banned.
2 of them are banned. Yawgmoth's Bargain
Yep.
and Griselbrand.
Yep.
As I said at the start. All of these 12 that are legal, they have a higher cost than Yawgmoth's 1 life for 1 card.
Yep.
Some of them do say pay 1 life, but there's other things involved. Where was I going to go with this? Of the 12, 8 of them you have to pay some mana in addition to the life. 3 of them you have to tap the card as well as pay the life. So you're only doing it once a turn. 1 of them is both. You have to pay some mana and tap it.
The shit.
I think it's 1 generic mana and tap it. But it's uncommon, so like fine. And you can only do it if you discarded a card.
Yeah,
this
that
turn.
is an effectual one on a common.
Yeah, it's
like, hey, you get this, but you have to fucking work for it.
Yeah, it's Guiltblade Prowler from MH2.
Yep.
2 and a black for a 2/3 human rogue. Pay 1 generic, tap it, pay 1 life, draw a card. Only if you've discarded a card this turn. Fine.
Yes. Good enough.
Yeah.
Fair.
I've pulled a few up. Some of them you've already touched on. One originally printed in the dark, Book of Ras.
Good set.
It is a 6-cost artifact for 2 generic mana and 2 life. You can draw a card.
I regularly forget the dark existed.
Yeah.
Not a well spoken about set.
Next one, Erebos, God of the Dead, 3 and a black for a 5/7 legendary enchantment creature god with indestructible. As long as your devotion to black is less than 5, it's not a creature. Your opponents can't gain life. And for 1 and a black and 2 life, you can draw a card.
Yeah.
Right.
Greed,
Greed, you mentioned, this is probably the closest thing to Yawgmoth's because it is a 3 and a black enchantment that says for black and 2 life, you can draw a card.
Yep.
That is the lowest cost I could find for this.
Yeah.
The other one I thought was really interesting and could be your commander is the Last Ride from Aether Drift. It is a legendary artifact vehicle.
Isn't that a movie?
Sure. Its stats when you turn it into a creature is 13/13, but it gets -X, where X is your life total. So if you pay 1 black, it's just an artifact.
Yeah.
And the rest of it says for 2 and a black and 2 life, you can draw a card. You can get that at turn 1.
Yeah.
But then you're paying
2 and a black.
2 and a black
That's so expensive.
and 2 life.
That's so expensive.
And then crew 2.
Okay.
But yeah, so like across the board for these options, like it is more than 1 life equals 1 card
Yes.
at instant speed.
Yes.
And I think that for that reason alone is why you'll never see Yawgmoths legal.
And we didn't even get to like Shelter of the Apocalypse, which is when you draw a card, you gain 2 life.
Yeah. Like not even going to the realm of like things that would synergize with Yawgmoth's Bargain and destroy the table.
Yeah.
The card on its own is just too much for too little.
Yeah.
Yes, 6 mana entry cost, but come on.
And that's the thing with Magic, right? And we saw it with Cauldron Familiar weirdly in Arena, and it was where we kind of became more alert to like, oh, we've done a card semi-wrong. Here's the fix. And they tried to fix a card on the card in Alchemy, where Cauldron Familiar did way less and was way worse. So like we had this, we see it all the time where Upheaval was fixed.
We have like Library of Alexandria turning into Magus of the Library, putting on a creature, make it easier.
Even though Gaia's is unbanned, but Gaia's and Tolarian Academy turning into Uthros and Avendo. Yeah. Like not respectively.
Yeah, it's the exact same effect with extra steps.
And it needs the extra steps because that's what makes it fair.
Yeah, you have to put some investment into it.
Exactly. Yeah. Which, fair enough. And you know, back when Gaia's and Tolarian were printed, Magic was very different.
Yes.
The good stuff was way more expensive. So you needed that like ramp in the game because Cultivate wasn't printed yet.
It was also all before things like Commander even existed.
Exactly.
And there are some of these cards that just don't hold up when you factor in 3 other players on top of yourself.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I would like to finish with a Reddit quote.
Can I give you my idea for how you might fix this?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I thought you already did.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I don't know if this is even a good idea. So you can pay 1 life to draw 1 card. Okay, leave that as is.
Awesome.
Any player can pay 1 life to counter this ability. Or 2 life. There's something there.
I like that. Counterpoint.
Uh-huh.
Any player can pay 1 life to draw a card.
Mm-hmm. No, don't.
Make it symmetrical.
No.
What we learned, what we
terrible.
have learned in the
It's a world enchantment. It's a world. Make it a world enchantment.
in the post PAX Gramps era of 2025, Gramps learned that symmetrical Magic is more fun Magic. We should ban Settle the Wreckage. And we should Settle the Wreckage as the asymmetrical board wipe. And what we should start doing is, if there's a bullshit effect, give it to everyone.
Give it to everyone. Omniscience emblems for all.
It's Dovescape, baby. And I will now this is the one where this sentence makes the most sense. Deleted in parentheticals because they've clearly removed their account of Ben Band. 2 years ago said, brutally bad takes like this are the best endorsement for the RC over community control possible, and I stand by it.
What were they responding to?
Why is Yawgmoth's Bargain still banned? ? In r/EDH.
Okay.
Thank you for hanging out with us here at Casual Compliance, where we talk about the culture of Commander and the fairness of Commander, and why Yawgmoths definitely shouldn't be unbanned. It's too much.
It's terrible.
At turn 2, because if you're not playing this on turn 2, are you even playing EDH?
Yeah, true. As always, thank you to our unbanned tier supporters, Spider. Your name here soon, maybe?
Yeah, you should join our unbanned tier supporters and have your name here soon.
Whatever's right for you. Your support, however it comes to us, is deeply appreciated.
And go check out our episode with Scott No Manor that came out just before this one.
Yeah.
Very good episode.
Yeah. Bye.